Namaskar. Myself, Dr. Subhajit Kumar Ghosh, Assistant Professor in Education, Ram Saroy College, University of Calcutta, Amta, Howrah. Today, I am going to discuss about the topic is called motivations. So, basically, in motivation, I would discuss about what is motivation. That means, what is the definition of motivation? What are the types of motivation? That is classifications of motivations, and what is the motives, and what are the differences between these two types of motivations. So let's start. Motivation is a Latin word which means to move, that refers to the forces either within or external to a person that arouses enthusiasm and persistence to pursue a certain course of actions. If I define motivation in a single formula, then I would write performance equal to action into motivation. If motivation increases, then performance also increases, vice versa. So, motivation basically defines that the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal oriented behavior. Motivation is need or desire that energizes behavior and directs it towards the goal. So motivation, that words comes from motive. That motive is a state of energy or activates to move certain goal-oriented behavior. So motivation is classified into two terms. Is called intrinsic motivations and extrinsic motivation. Now let's see what is intrinsic motivations and what is extrinsic motivations. Intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the act being motivated by internal factors to perform certain course of actions. This is called intrinsic motivation. If I say specifically, then I have to say that intrinsic motivation is a type of motivations in which an individual is being motivated by internal desires. Clear? Next, extrinsic motivations. In this type of motivation, the motives originate from outside, not inside. The driving force exists outside the human body that stimulates the individual to perform certain actions. Though these motives are external to human body, but they have rewarding or punishing impact on the individual. So I can say that extrinsic motivations is a type of motivation in which the individual is being motivated by some external factors. It may be some awards, punishment, rewards, certificate, appreciations, etc. Next, the circle of motivations. Motivation starts from needs, then comes to drive, then arousal, then goal-directed behavior, and then achievement. If goal-directed behavior achieved, then reductions of arousal happen. If not achieved, then the cycle start again and again, and it will be complete until and unless the achievement is reached. Now, what are the basic difference between intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivations? Intrinsic motivations driven by some internal factors, whereas extrinsic motivations driven by some external factors, that is rewards, prizes, awards, etc. Intrinsic motivation is a long-lasting, self-sustaining, whereas short-term, dependent on external factors, is extrinsic motivations. High level of creativity has been seen in intrinsic motivations, whereas extrinsic motivation associated with routine and repetitive behavior. So, in this lecture, we have learned what is motivations, what is motive, what are the classifications of motivations, and the difference between two type of motivations. Now, it's your task to judge yourselves and evaluate yourself. So, type this link testmoves.com in your browser and give the passcode REPU and give a test. Thank you. Namaskar.